You're welcome back right here in the studio. My name is Ifeoluwa Yimikabamidele and it's still World Mental Health Day. I'm here in the studio with two new guests and I'm here with Mr. Shubomi. He's going to introduce himself and with Jessica. Shubomi, introduce yourself. Student community is listening and there's other people listening to Abwad Radio as well.
All right. Good day, everyone. My name is Azizola Shubomi. I'm president of the Nigerian University Engineers Association Abwad chapter. And I'm also the chairman of the Traffic Club. And currently, I'm the deputy director for the Abwad Mental Health Club. We are starting out very soon. So.
Yeah. So you are in the right place. There's this young man from engineering, is from the Mental Health Club, is one of the chair of the board of governors of the Drug Free Club, and is an engineer, but he's a guy who is involved in everything. And then there's Asva as well, and Jessica. Yes, hello Jessica. Introduce yourself.
Hello, this is Izubidi Jessica, and I'm a student of Afe Babalola University, currently undergoing the law program. And
You're welcome. So I'm going to start with Jessica. Jessica, what experience did you have at your first experience with the mental health conversation? It's World Mental Health Day, and we're talking about mental health. And the theme for this year is mental health and human rights. Or at what point did you acknowledge mental health and mental health challenges? What was the incident or event for you?
Okay, I would say I've had any mental health
Breakdown
before,
Yeah.
but then I know that stress is also something that can cause mental health. I mean burnout or something like that.
Okay.
So, and that would come for me. That would come from academic work and everything.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's
Okay, Shubomi, I'm going to go to you. You are a very vast person. You lead a community of engineers. You're part of the mental health team. You're trying to save the world by ensuring that everybody's mind is in shape. What do you think is the problem? There's a lot of mental health conversation going around, and young people are talking about, oh, my mental health. What is the real? Where is this? How can we situate the conversation of mental health?
The first thing is educating people.
Okay.
I think one of the problems with mental health is people don't really understand it. So we don't have enough education or enlightenment on these things and this topic. And that's one of the things we're trying to do here in Afe Babalola University, with the Trophy Club, the Mental Health Club. Because if people are educated fully enough, they'll know when not to tease people. Because sometimes you feel like, oh, what might not hurt you might hurt someone else. So that might be a big problem. A lot of people need to understand that there's a way to deal with people now, because everybody's now aware of their own mental space. It's no longer how you are physically. Because we have scenarios of, let me use, if I'm permitted, I would like to talk about the situation of Mohbad. There's cases that we started seeing that, we started listening to his song, we started reading meaning to his song. But then people didn't listen. So, but now it's gone, but now we're not listening to what he's saying. So that's the things. When you're having a conversation with somebody, look at their content. It's not about, as I tell people, it's not about listening to respond, it's about listening to understand what the person is trying to say. I think that's one of the things we need to do, educating and enlightenment.
Education, enlightenment, and listening. And what's the one tip that you will say has helped you to cope with stress? You spoke about stress, and many people, when they talk about their mental health, they speak about how stress, especially educational stress, is one of the things that has affected their health the most. Jessica, what do you think is your coping mechanism?
Okay, I would say journaling.
Okay.
Yeah, when I'm going through a lot of stress, I either journal it, like pen it down.
Yeah, you write it in a piece of paper.
Yeah, or I pray about it. I know it sounds somehow, but
No, it doesn't sound somehow. And that's one of the things I want to tell people about how, as young people have become so afraid to say how their spiritual or faith-based leanings has helped their life. You shouldn't be afraid or shy about it. If you pray about it and it makes your life better, then so be it, man. You pray and your life is better for it, then good for you. Maybe other people need to learn how to pray. You may not be able to teach people how to pray or who to pray to, but you are proud enough to say, I journal, I write things, and then I pray, and my life is better off. As Shubomi, you lead student communities, different groups. Have you had people say to you, my mental health is shutting down?
Oh yes.
How do you help?
One thing I like to do for me, let me use my executive for example. One thing I do is if I notice that you're down or something and I ask you what's up, and you got to tell me. So 'cause I like to listen, and I won't give you a tax. There's no tax for you for that week for that. So you have to take a break.
Wow.
So no, go back, relax, come back, and let's discuss. I'll keep on checking on you to know how are you feeling. Because it's one thing I do. It's one of the way I cope with my own stress because I have a lot of things going on. So I have people I talk to. Even my executives are surprised. I tell people how I'm feeling at that point in time because it's very important to understand how you feel. Because you need to say it out. Oh, I'm not feeling happy today. Okay, let me give you a scenario now. So about yesterday, I told all executives not to come to the office. Why? Because I said I'm a student too, and I've been working. I have not balanced things out. Okay, I said nobody come to the office. I want to take this time for myself and strategize again and go back to the drawing board. So I did that. I had a few people. So but right now I've done that. I've strategized, and now I'm okay. I can push on. So I feel like it's about talking out. Whether you are the leader of your CEO, have somebody you talk to. You can't, because when you tell your team this is how you're feeling, they will also want to tell you how they're feeling because they know that their leader is vulnerable and they can also be vulnerable
So
with
it's
you.
like a safe space.
Yes, like a safe space.
Okay, with safe spaces, how do we ensure confidentiality? Some people are worried about mental health, and I'm going to ask Jessica. Some people are worried about mental health and they don't want to say things. We're going to go on a break shortly, but they don't want to say things because they're afraid that you're going to spill. How do we control that? Because Shubami has spoken about being a good listener, ensuring that you speak out. Don't wait until things are covered. Don't wait until they now have to be reading your lyrics and then they now discover, oh, this is what this guy was saying then. How do we create more safe spaces and more being the safe space for other people?
Okay, creating safer spaces for people.
Yeah.
Right? I'm always going to relate it to myself.
Yeah.
And then it goes back to what Ashley said. She said that people choose, let their friends choose them
instead of choosing their friends.
friends.
I mean, that's one of the things Ashley said when she was
So for me, I would always tell my friends when I feel a particular way and I know that it's not going to get out.
So you trust them.
Yeah, exactly. The trust is there. So that is my own safe space.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So creating safe spaces with trust, with balance,
Exactly.
and that works for us. I think that we've taken a lot from this session. I'll be happy to have you two, this combination again, hopefully before the week runs out. We're setting up something for the weekend and for the mental health week. But this is a short one and we're just test running and making sure that we mark the day. Thank you so much, Jessica and Shubomi. Shubomi will be here in studio for some time and we need to do a lot more here.
No problem.
And then the studio is also waiting for engineering students to come up with a program.
No problem.
So, yeah,
we're allowed to.
Yes, we're happy to have you in. Come up and do something. We'll take a break now, and then we'll come in with two new guests. It's World Mental Health Day. Mental health is a human right. Protect your mind.